My heart is about to explode. I'm like, this happened an hour ago, and I'm still feeling it.
What's up, guys? BornFree here. We are in Chicago for the Red Bull Conquest Qualifier. This is my Conquest cross-up. The question is, will this Midwest team be stronger than the teams that we already have qualified in Orlando and Philly? Let's go meet some of these guys. What do you think about this idea, this concept, this Conquest concept of bringing together those three games? From Unist, from Tekken 7, from Street Fighter 5, as a team?
Right. I really like the idea because Red Bull is focusing on the community part of the FGC. So I like the idea that you can't just go in repping Chicago or repping your region and just being the best at any one game. It's really about which region is the best in the FGC.
I just love seeing the FGC grow like this.
Midwest, we pride ourselves on grind. So a lot of times, you know, maybe a couple years before, a lot of people heard a lot of our standout players say, hey, we don't have these opportunities, we're not giving opportunities. So we went out, we started a movement, which is Midwest Movement, and we started getting opportunities ourselves. Conquest was the starting point for everybody. We all met each other at Red Bull Conquest, and from there we just started grinding together. I feel in general the Midwest has stepped up their game 100-fold.
So far we have one team that's qualified, that's Orlando. That has Terrence, Red Bull Anakin, obviously very strong in Tekken, and Hotashi for Unist. When you look at the pool of players here, do you think this team is going to be strong enough to beat that team?
Actually, I do. I'm like 95% sure we can beat Orlando.
95% sure. There's an actual number on it.
I think the most hypest upset was Zach Bradford against Rob TV. Oh my God, is this man an entertainer? Like, I was just having so much fun being able to commentate that match.
Royal Heart win is kind of the feel-good story because the community loves him for how engaging he is to new players. You know, I like his chances against anybody on this planet. So I think Royal Heart, no matter who you put in front of him, if you put him in front of the East Coast, West Coast, South, I think Royal Heart is going to show up and he's going to do damage.
What does it mean to you to be representing the Chicago team?
It means a lot to me. It means a lot for me because it shows that I'm the better player in Chicago. Well, probably the best player now in Chicago. And it also shows that, you know, when I was a kid, I always aspired to be flown out somewhere and do something better instead of just being online and playing all day. And this is like one of the stepping stones to that for me.
Is there anyone else that you want to see qualify for the Unist finals in Santa Monica? Like, who do you want to beat?
The one person I want to beat that I know is going to be there is Red Blade.
Do you have a message for any of the other regions out there?
The only message I have is that I will be in Santa Monica, so if you need one of the best other players in North America to come play you, I'm right here for you.
Come on!
Tekken 7 is over. Shadow is the champion. Puppy Swarm, my friend. Did you call this?
What did I ask you earlier, BornFree? I gave you two names. What did I give you?
I have a fuzzy memory, man. I don't know. I feel like maybe you got it wrong. I'm not 100% sure.
I said in my mind it was Shadow, in my heart it was Doggy Zonk, and that's what we got.
All right, guys, I got Shadow here. He just won Tekken 7 for Chicago. We'll be representing Chicago at the finals in Santa Monica. How does it feel, man?
It feels really good. Second year in a row winning. You know, I get to represent Chicago, born and raised here, so it means a lot to me.
Do you think you stand a chance against Orlando?
Definitely.
Definitely? Are you scared of Anakin?
Not at all.
Shadow, he's the strongest player we've got, and one of the strongest players, I would say top 3 in the US. Shadow, Jimmy J, fighting GM. However, Philadelphia, Shin Paolo just clutched it out for their representative for Tekken 7 over fighting GM. So, that was surprising.
the end of the day. We finished Street Fighter 5. Jewel Kevin is the winner. Classico is with me. He was commentating this time around. Tell me, my friend, what was the story of the day?
I feel like there was multiple stories in the day depending on what side of the bracket you're looking on. If you look at the winner's side, it was overall Jewel Kevin's just sheer dominance of every single opponent that was thrown at him. Loser's side, it was obviously Rob TV getting thrown by Stock Bradford early on. Rob TV had just an incredible loser's run.
We have our Street Fighter 5 winner, Jewel Kevin. Kevin, long day, huh?
Yeah.
So you actually traveled up with Rob and you were in grand finals together?
Yes. Yes, that's actually why I was super emotional. We talk about this like all the time. At the rate that I feel that we're both improving, I feel like it's just like no other. Like nobody is matching our rate of improvement. So because of that, it's like, I swear to you, I was almost tearing up. As soon as they beat Chakotay in losers finals, they faced me in grand finals. So it was a great feeling all around.
I know that Chicago has kind of adopted you because I've been told that you actually travel here regularly for 3 or 4 hours to come to their locals. Is that right?
Yeah, I've been doing it since the Marvel days, you know, the Marvel 3 days, since like 2014, 2015.
The competition in Chicago is tough.
Yeah. So it'll always keep you in check.
It'll always keep you in check. All right, that's a nice way of putting it. So we've got a strong team here coming out of Chicago. I'm pretty excited about that. Obviously, we've got a couple of other teams who have qualified, Orlando and actually Philly today. In Street Fighter 5, you got Terrence and you got Punk, right? You're telling me you're getting stronger every day.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna say like I'm better than them, but I'm gonna say I'm better at them at getting stronger.
Okay.
Yes, so getting a chance to play now, I know it's gonna be fun, and I can't wait to beat their ass.
Alright guys, BornFree here, signing out of Chicago Red Bull Conquest. Got a real strong team here. If you want to follow the rest of the stops, there's 5 more, go to redbullconquest.com. Use the hashtag RedBullConquest. The teams that have qualified so far, Orlando, Philly, and now Chicago, all strong teams. This is really hotting up, really getting exciting. And of course, let me know who you think is the strongest team. Santa Monica is the finals, and we will find out which region is the strongest at fighting games across Unist, Tekken 7, and Street Fighter 5. Thanks, guys.
I may not be the best right now, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna get there. I promise you, I will get there, all right? That's what it's all about. That's what this is all about. I promise you.
You guys need to learn these names because they're gonna be here for a while.